mean, you eat off the floor, or you have to vacuum, or need flea medication.
I have the 2021
That's the spot.
one-chip challenge.
Only pay for
Kind
what
of
you
hold
need.
off on this. I'm I've seen some people on YouTube do this, and it's pretty bad.
Chromebooks are a new way to laptop, starting with the everything button, so you can find your files, or apps, and even answers online, instantly. And Chromebooks are secure, with virus protection that's built in. So no more of this, and a lot more peace of mind. So if you're ready to upgrade to fast, easy, and secure, don't just switch to a new laptop. Switch to a new way to laptop. Switch to Chromebook.
Hopefully this will. All right. All right. I'm at 50 seconds now on the clock. All right.
Alcorn State, they wanted to paint this city purple as they get ready for North Carolina Central tonight. Been over 600 days since either of these teams able to play a game. We needed a little flavor, a little electricity, the soundtrack of the season. That's what having the fans back represents. And that song right there, I love that. Kind of gets you going too. Yeah. Helen and Ray Barrow are our chefs. They are from Off the Grill Catering here in Atlanta, and they certainly know their business. Got Pollock salad out there to the half somewhere. They're taking care of that. We'll take the protein. I got to check that. That looks absolutely good. I told you at the top, you missed tailgating, right? The Hut Screen is counting us down to kickoff now, less than 2 hours until the Big Ten opener. Illinois and Nebraska. Brett Bielema taking over the Fighting Illini. Pivotal season for Scott Frost as they go on the road. Now, yesterday, as Bielema and his wife Jen and his daughters come in to the coach's office, there was a big surprise waiting. That's cool. Brett's parents, Marilyn and Arnie, recently celebrated their 61st wedding anniversary. Congratulations to them. They haven't seen their son coach in person since he was at Arkansas. They didn't make it to an NFL game when Brett was with the Patriots and Giants, so they surprised him in Champaign. And his parents are there for the game, and we're glad to be joined now by the new head coach of the Fighting Illini, Brett Bielema. Brett, I just want to share this with you. You probably know your parents love you dearly, but they are there to see Jen and your daughters. You know that, right?
I'm not seeing it.
I do know that, and it was reaffirmed yesterday. I didn't know they're going to be in there. My wife and the whole athletic department, or AD, surprised me with that one. That's pretty awesome.
Chip, but that'll make it easier to eat.
It was a great scene. Certainly, we're grateful to get to share that time with your family. There's emotions in seeing your family. I hadn't seen them, your parents, since July. Right. What are the emotions like for you, returning to the sideline as a head coach in college football and in the Big Ten?
Nervous about this.
Well, it's absolutely couldn't be a more appreciative of the opportunity that Illinois has given me here, but more appreciative for the way these players have reacted to us as coaches. You know, obviously when transition happens, things change, and they've been very accepting. We actually lead the country in super seniors, so they've been buying in from day one, and hopefully today it manifests into a lot of really good things out there on the field.
Brett, it's Kirk. Welcome back to the Big Ten. Is something right, like I told you, about Brett Bielema being a head coach in the Big Ten? You spent some time with the greatest of all time and Bill Belichick. What do you feel like you learned that will help you come back, even though you've been successful? How are you going to be a different head coach after being around him?
You know, Kirk, really the 2 years I spent there with him, it was kind of football utopia, right? It was just one of those things that every day you walked in the building, whether it was out of season, in season, game week, game day, you just always felt like you were learning. There's a tremendous challenge in that building to be successful. Probably the #1 thing I took out of my time with him is just how to slow the game down, how to make it simple, how to make it better for the players on preparation, but also ultimately on game day. So a lot of really good things that I took along the way, and hopefully tie that into what we do out here today in an opener here in college football.
So bad this time.
Brett, we wish you all the luck in the world, and as we say goodbye, just one little thing. Last time you saw Nebraska, you put 70 on them when you were head coach at Wisconsin. If you've got someone like Melvin Gordon, I'd try jet sweep early just to see if it still works like it did back then.
I tried to talk to the NCAA, see if we can carry a couple of those points into this game, but no go. But appreciate you guys tuning in. Welcome back to college football. Great to be part of game day. ILF.
That's pretty bad.
Oh, man. The native of Prophetstown, Illinois. Bear, you got it on the board. Frost is a 7-point favorite. What do you got? Come on, kid. Here we go.
I'm happy this guy's back in the Big Ten. He belongs there.
Absolutely.
And long term, I think he's going to be fine there.
Yeah,
but I think people are overreacting. Like, this is not the 95 Huskers by any means, but they're still better than Illinois. The season of lows for last year for Nebraska, this was probably the lowest point of the year. They turned the ball over 5 times. Illinois fumbled the ball 4 times, didn't lose any. Adrian Martinez didn't play until garbage time. Martinez is healthy. They still got an all Big Ten type defensive back in Cam Taylor-Britt. I like Nebraska today. I think it's an undervalued team. I think Illinois has a little bit of a smell of a public underdog, and you know how much I love playing against those.
Illinois always go against the public. Yeah, you know, Illinois got a lot of emotion today. 20 years ago, they won the Big Ten. They've been honoring that team this weekend. Also, Bobby Roundtree, the former defensive end, they'll be honoring him. The players will, who lost his life after suffering a swimming accident a couple years ago during his rehab. Best go out to his family as well. In the Rose Bowl this afternoon, it will be Chip Kelly and UCLA taking on Hawaii. Todd Graham and the Rainbow Warriors coming in to do the walk and feel like what it's like beneath the San Gabriel. As we mentioned earlier in the show, the last time UCLA played a conference game was against Hawaii. There's the field. There's the stadium. Man, that just makes you feel great, doesn't it? We're pleased to be joined by the head coach of the Bruins, Chip Kelly. Such an experienced team coming back. Chip's going to be a warm day in Los Angeles today. What is the one trait that you believe that you can count on for sure in the season opener against Hawaii today?
Building a little bit.
Then our guys are going to play hard. You know, we've had a great preseason camp. They've done everything we've asked them. Our strength and conditioning program was outstanding over the summer, and our guys are just ready to play football.
Chip, how would you assess where Dorian Thompson-Robinson is? I know he missed some time during practice. Is he full go for the game today?
Yeah, he's ready to go. He's had a great offseason. You know, it's a luxury to have a kid who's been here for 4 years. He's worked extremely hard, and I'm excited to see him play today.
Woo! Chip, I know you love the underdog role. I know you love to kind of come up and surprise people, and don't be mad at me. I've been talking all show about your team, 4th year, your quarterback, a lot of experience coming back, transfer guys coming in. What do you like about this football team just in that 4th year and now that they really understand the culture and the system?
I like how close they are. You know, I think one of the byproducts of COVID is we've been together for the last 14, 15, 16 months, just us. They've grown as a group. There's a real brotherhood here. They love each other. The coaches love them. It's reciprocal. It's a great environment to be in. They come to work every day, and it's just a fun group to be around.
Chip, you certainly know what conference championship teams, elite teams look like, and as you've built that program, how close has this team come at this point in the season to measuring up to a championship standard?
I think we're close. You know, we had 4 losses last year by a combined 15 points. You know, that's really 1 play in each game. So, obviously, a lot of those were self-inflicted wins. You know, we can control what happens. We got to do a better job controlling the game by holding on to the football. But the one thing that's exciting about today, and we talk about it all the time, is the best part of football is football, and we actually get to play it today.
Oh. We can't wait to see it. Chip, wish you best of luck today against Hawaii, next week against LSU, which will be a big one as well. Appreciate the time.
Hey, Reese, does Bear have any Travers picks on the big board?
Bear, do you have any Travers picks for Chip on the big board?
I don't, but I do think essential quality is vulnerable. Give me dynamic one.
There you go.
My eyes are burning like crazy.
Love it.
Yeah. Chip, you have time to get that in before kickoff?
I don't know about that, but I just always follow Bear's picks because he's usually right.
Let me see what the time says on here.
Yes. Off the top of his head, by the way. He's back on the cord. What race? That's an encyclopedia in there for sure. It's an illness. It's an illness.
9:43.
What about this? This is an important year for Chip and the Bruins.
This one's bad.
Again, I've been saying.
All right, guys. I hope y'all have a good one. I'm correct myself and get this done. So have a good one. See you on the next World of the Burn. This one's bad.